Hello, everybody. If you're following along at home, this is my second video today. I said there probably wouldn't be two because I wasn't expecting anything in the mail. And then I got two TTMs and an unexpected care package from my neighbor to the north, Flying Dutchman Cards. So I figured we'd just do this in the parking lot here, maybe upload it later. In my wife's car, so I don't have my normal setup where I know where to set my camera. And so I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of leaning a little here. Here we go. There. Anyway, like I said, two returns, both football. Let's do these real quick. John Settle. And I really love this card, pointing at the camera. Little fourth wall violation there. There's Action Packed, which will go right into my set. Not the best pin on this. The 1,000 Yard Club card on the back is probably the best of all of them. And I really, I give away cards, autographs sometimes. But I really like all these. I just love the cards. Just love the 1,000 Yard Club stuff. And, of course, Action Packed. And that's a cool shot there. John Settle of the Falcons. Don't know much about him. I don't always remember what I discover about players when I do my research. I do remember this guy, though, Mr. Mike Johnson, again, on an Action Pack. There's a 91 Stadium Club, and this is looks like a 92 Upper Deck Cleveland Browns. So that one I will be putting in to the giveaway stack. Hopefully Rangers Studios, that's a little enticing for him there. What I remembered from my research was he popped up on like a top 30 greatest Browns of all time kind of list, and he was on there somewhere. So I know at the very least he was a substantial football player. Here we go. Unexpected package from Flying Dutchman Cards. Like I said, my neighbor to the north lives in Bellingham, maybe about 20 miles from where I live. And as far as I know, that's the nearest YouTube friend that I have. I don't know what you did here, man, but I'm really getting spoiled this year, man. I've gotten so many care packages, and I've won a crazy amount of giveaways. The video I uploaded this morning was a contest win and a fantasy sports win. And if you did watch that video, it was really supposed to be yesterday's video. So I can cheat a little bit. Whoa, this is cool. I don't know if there's a note in here. The first thing I pulled out of here is this mini Ricky Henderson pennant. That is cool. I have to find a way. I think it's a sticker. But I will be leaving it unstuck because it's very awesome. I'll have to find some way to display this. I've never seen one of those. That's very cool. I see another oversized. First off, let me see if there's a note in here. Here we go. Eddie, thanks for your support of my channel. I appreciate your perspective on collecting and how you engage with the community. I ran across a few things I thought you might enjoy, and I thought I would pass them along. Keep up the great work. Andy, Flying Dutchman Cards. Awesome. I already love what I've seen here. This one has an extra note on it. Where's Espinoza? I saw this yesterday, didn't I? So this thing's floating around here. Let me read the rules. Here's, if you wanted to read it for yourself, you can do a pause. Mets Rule had the idea to start a mail train for Scott at Reindeer Studios. Once you have opened this, add your name to the list, then mail it to someone else. We'll all see where Alvaro ends up next. If you have any Alvaro Espinoza cards, throw them in. Yes, I do. I'll be putting my name on there and adding a card. So as of right now, and I'm sure it's okay to share this publicly. I sure hope so. There's the 87 you see in the back. There's a big, Topps big Alvaro, and then a 90 Bowman. So I'll have to see if I can find a different. I'm sure I have at least one other one that's not in there. That's a lot of fun. Mets Rule, another great community member. Another oversized, very cool little Bo Jackson like mini poster. It's a postcard, black and blue. I don't know a lot of people who don't like Bo Jackson, or at least admire and respect the heck out of him. I know I sure do. Never really had a PC of him or anything, but just, you know, at the age I'm at and growing up when I did, and like I said, I don't know anyone that doesn't at least respect greatly Bo Jackson. Oh, here's a little mini care package. There's a nice Brandon Lau on the front. Very nice. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, these are going to fall if I do it that way. Let me take off the top loaded card first. Ripken Crown. And I have a bunch of these. I want to say the ones I have might be slightly different, but exact same concept with the crown, the die cut. I did get a bunch of them from Magnus Claus. And I want to say this one's slightly different, but I really like this black right here. That looks really cool. And of course, Pacific was a local company here in Western Washington. Okay, so now I can hold these like this without them falling. See, I'm thinking ahead as I'm watching a crazy amount of seagulls in the parking lot going after something. There's a Chrome Lau. Thank you, Andy, for these. I'm a little behind on your videos. I know you put up a couple more 89 tops. There's one with like ugliest cards and maybe one other one. And I got to get caught up. I think I'll be able to get caught up this weekend because my wife's out of town helping a relative in another city. And so the honey-do list shrinks when she's not around. 87 tops Ricky. I always thought that was probably one of my top couple favorite base cards of his. Quaker Chewy. I have a story about these. I'll try and keep it brief. So when my brother and I were like 10 and 12, maybe more like, well, what year are these? 86. So 12 and maybe 14. We worked in what's called the bulb fields. So, you know, tulips grow from bulbs. And this little area is popular and famous actually for having tulip fields. And back in the day, in the 80s, they could hire kids to come and you dig the bulbs out of the ground so they can propagate them and sell them and whatever else. Anyway, my mom bought these Quaker Chewy boxes to go in our lunches. And whenever she got home from shopping, my brother would raid the cards out before I even knew about them. And it took, we were probably 20 boxes in before I even knew he was doing this. And of course I was quite upset, and he saw how upset I was, and we kind of divvied up what he had gotten. But I always thought it was funny, like every Quaker box I go to is already opened and full of Quaker bars. What gives? So I have some memories associated with the Quaker Chewy bars. I hope that was as a thrilling story as I thought it was. My first 2020 Allen and Ginter card. Might be my only. That's okay if it is. Got one of the best ones. Nice Ricky. And another beautiful 87 Alvin Davis. I always thought he looked kind of skeptical in this card. What's our record again? Something like that. Andy, thank you very much. I'm going to get caught up on your videos today, so be looking for a bunch of fun, creative, cool, smart comments from yours truly. And that's it. Now, this is really my last video today. I promise this is my last video. But we do have the one tomorrow evening for the giveaway, so make sure you're there for that. And until then, we don't count subscribers, we count friends. All right, guys, just thought I'd do a quick addendum here. Well, I got home from my shopping trip and started bindering up my 1990 Action Pack set, which I'm going to need a 3-inch binder for because they're thicker cards. They're embossed. And so what that means is I'm pulling my already autographed 1990 Action Pack out of the binder I did have them in, putting them with the set. So as I'm doing that, I thought I would just share what I have real quick, tack it on the end of the video I did a couple hours ago. All is right with the world. So these are the two I just got. John Settle and Mike Johnson. Okay, and the rest of these are in numerical order because I had them in binder by team and by city alphabetically. And that's how the set's laid out. So Atlanta's the first team up. There's Tim Green, Scott Case, and every one of these is a TTM, and most of them are fairly recent. Thane Gash, Mark Kelso. I may monitor SCN to see if he gets a new pin and resend, because I would prefer something either in black or blue. Bill Brooks, John Offerdahl, Eric McMillan, Joe Nash, long-time Seahawk, and not Mark Carrier, but Mark Carrier, the other Mark Carrier. Not the one you're thinking of, or maybe the one you're thinking of. Anyway, Mark Carrier. So that's that. I'm going to get these in the binder with their unsigned brothers, and we'll see you next time. I already did my outro, so you're not getting 3 in a day. That's just how it's going to be. See you later.